What's going on, guys, and welcome to the series that some of you have been waiting for. It is called Royal Rants, where I talk about something that's been on my mind, something that you guys have recommended to me, something that's going on in your life, going on in my life, anything like that. This is just going to be like a video log type of series, and today we're going to be talking about the big topic, YouTube. Things about how it's a job, how difficult it is, or how not difficult it is, what people take for granted, a bunch of other things that are coming up in April on my channel and things like that. So the first topic that I'd like to talk about is just YouTube in general. Obviously, since you're on the website, you know what YouTube is, but essentially YouTube is just a regular video sharing website, and you just share whatever you want. I could share this all day if I wanted to. I can share my video games that I wanted to. And yesterday I actually made 500 videos. That's my 500 video mark. I think it was South Park episode part 30 something, not 30, 15 or 16, one or the other. That was my 500th video on this channel, which is insane. I haven't even been going a year yet, and I'm already at 500 videos. I thank you guys a lot for all your support over the time, but that's not what this video is about. So first thing that I want to talk about is taking YouTube as a job for granted. I know a lot of people start out on YouTube with the intention of making money, and that is not a good intention whatsoever. Obviously, it can be in your mind, but it should not be your first priority. Your first priority should not be to make money off of your videos. Your first priority should obviously just be to entertain people and enjoy what you're doing. I've seen people crumble and fall because of money. I can give examples like X-Jaws. He had a lot of problems with, I think it was Adderall, a prescription drug for ADHD. And YouTube and money was driving him absolute crazy. He ended up stopping his channel. And I think recently he started to back up. But it really can get to your mind. The numbers, like crazy. Even for me, someone who's making minimal off of YouTube, the numbers are running in your mind. I'm not talking about like money numbers. I'm talking about the views, the subs, the shares, the favorites, the dislikes, the likes. It means so much in your mind, even though they're petty little numbers to someone that doesn't do this as a job. For someone that does YouTube, or at least in my case, the numbers are always in your mind. When I'm at school, I'm always thinking of those numbers. Whenever I'm out with friends, I'm still thinking of those numbers. I'm always thinking about the next video that I can make. So it's like, it's a 24-hour mental job. It's hard for me to even sleep sometimes because there's something on my mind that I haven't done yet, or I need to do, or I'm thinking about doing, or I need to write down. So I'd have to like wake up at like 1 a.m. and just be like, oh shit, I need to write this down because I don't know, I might forget it when I wake up. It's just when you take YouTube for granted and you're not a YouTuber yourself, you don't understand the daily struggles that we go through. I'm specifically talking about myself, but I know a bunch of other YouTubers probably relate with this. But some people think it's not a hard job. I'm not saying it's a hard job. I'm not saying, oh god, you gotta wake up, you need to make YouTube videos by playing video games. You just drag and drop something onto YouTube and you make money off of it. Whoopee, so hard. But there is a process to it that some people don't know about. Even if adding an intro, like to my videos that I do, I actually add an intro and an outro with two annotations, the sub button annotation, the next and previous video annotations, all that kind of stuff is post-processing. So I take 20 minutes to record the video. Usually 20 minutes is like my happy medium with a video. That's usually how long I have an attention span for, so that's why I make the 20-minute videos. But when that 20-minute video goes into post-processing, as in going into Sony Vegas to render, I add the intro and then I add the outro, and it actually takes around an hour to an hour and a half for a 20-minute video to process. And if you're not a computer person, processing on a computer takes up about 85 to 95% of your computer's CPU, which allows you not to do absolutely anything. The only thing that you can do is browse the internet, and if you're browsing the internet, you're actually slowing down that process. What the hell was that? You're actually slowing down the process, and it really actually can stack up if you keep surfing the internet. It will become 2 hours, 2.5 hours in my case, because my videos are extreme high quality, as well as I have multiple like audio files that go with it, the music, the outro, all that stuff, and they have to compile that and compress it, which makes it a little bit longer. And that's a process that a lot of people don't see. And then there's the uploading process where you can't use most of your internet when you're uploading because it takes up a lot of your bandwidth. Next, I'm going to talk about specifically how much time I spend. Typically on a day-to-day basis, since I'm on a 4-video-a-day schedule right now, one at 8 a.m., one at noon, one at 4 p.m., and one at 8 p.m. In realistic time for how long the videos are, and for how long it takes to process and how much it takes to do simple annotations and stuff, I'd say it's probably between an hour and a half per video, which seems like a lot, but that's actually what it is. Obviously, I don't have to be at my computer for all that processing. It still is an hour and a half per video that I can't use that I'm using my computer for. So doing the math, that's 6 hours a day. I get home at 2 p.m. from school, and I spend the next 6 hours till 8 p.m. processing and rendering videos and uploading them for the next day. That way I'm ahead of schedule. And at 8 p.m. I go to the gym to work out, and that's my daily routine every single day except for weekends. Weekends I sleep in, I live stream if I have the extra time, which I haven't had lately because I'm trying to get ahead of schedule on the weekends. That way I have 1 or 2 days off during the week for homework. Been pretty slacking in school lately. I mean, I have A's and B's still, nothing big, but I still could be doing better. I probably could have straight A's right now. I already got accepted to college. I'm planning on getting an apartment if I can. They are extremely expensive, and that's why I went for the scheduling on YouTube, because it kind of smacked me in the face. I need to start taking this as a job more seriously instead of a hobby. I know that can make videos, I don't want to say lacking, but it can spread you thin, I suppose is the word I'm looking for. You guys probably don't understand what I'm talking about. So another thing that some people have questions about YouTube is how partnerships work, how the content ID strikes for 2014 are turning out on some people's channels. I have yet to get a content ID strike. I've gotten 3 in the past on really old videos before I was even partnered. One was before I was after I was partnered, for that matter. It was a tutorial on how to find an auger in 7 Days to Die. It was like a 2.5-minute video, and I used the Mario theme song or something. And I disputed it and got it right back, and I'm still getting paid for that video today. But essentially what the content ID strikes are mainly for are for games of giant AAA companies, like cutscenes, videos that are only cutscenes, also just videos with cutscenes in them, copyrighted music, things like GTA. Playing the radio on GTA can get you some content ID strikes, and they will claim your entire video, and the YouTuber will make no money off of it, and that company that has claimed the video will make all the money. Nothing has happened to me yet, knock on wood. I don't want anything to happen to me, because that would just, when you spend an hour and a half to 2 hours on a video and then some guy's just clicks a button and says this is mine, it kind of sucks. Now I'd like to talk about partnerships. A lot of people are confused on if I even have a partnership. I do. I'm partnered with a company called Fullscreen. I can't discuss how much I make, anything on my contract or anything like that, just like any other partnership. But they're a great company. I have referral links if anybody wants one. If you're looking to be an upcoming YouTuber, if you have a certain number of views, you can just go to their website, fullscreen.net. Really good company. I've had no problems with them so far. I've heard a lot of problems about other companies, but I really haven't had a problem. So now we're winding down to the end of the video, and I'd just like to talk about a few things. If you didn't know, in April, PAX East is starting. It is on April 11th, 12th, and the 13th. It's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm going all 3 days if I can get a Saturday pass, which I probably should in the meantime. But if any of you guys are going at all, I'm going to be tweeting everything about it, where I am at any given time, what I'm doing, taking pictures and posting it on any social media outlets, and I think you guys should go follow my Twitter. Even if you're not going, that's where most of the pictures will be posted. I'm going to be doing recapping videos at the end of those 3 days every day, as well as having gaming videos as well, just a little bit less because I don't want to overwhelm your sub box or anything. But for those 3 days, I will be I'll basically just do some montages of me walking around the floors, possibly doing a recap at the end of the 3 days, talking about everything that I saw. If you don't know what PAX East is, it's a Penny Arcade Expo where a bunch of companies, gaming companies, software companies, hardware companies, everything like that, they get together and they show off their games, they show off their hardware, they show off their software, they show off everything. and you get to play games in development, some brand new AAA titles. Last year, or the year before that, Titanfall was there. People were playing Titanfall. I remember I played Max Payne before it came out. I went like 2 years ago, I believe. But if anybody's going, please comment below telling me that you're going. I'd love to know. It's in Boston, as usual. I live in Massachusetts. It's just a train ride away. It's like 20 minutes. I'm going to be doing a scheduled meetup on one of those 3 days. Even if you aren't going to PAX East, you could probably still meet up with me. I will not be meeting on the convention floor because that's not allowed. I'll probably meet outside the convention at some point, but that'll be in the near future. Within the next couple of weeks, I'll be announcing what day, what time, where, so you guys can meet me if you want to. Even if 2, 3, 4 people show up, I still love to meet some of you guys, talk to you, see what you look like. You know, the names behind the faces behind the names. I'd like to get to know some of you guys a lot more. I'll be meeting up with Rants at some point during the convention and be recording all of it. I got this new Canon. I would like to read the front. Got the Canon ELPH300HS PowerShot. Nice little camera. 1080p. I'm going to be recording a ton of it. 16 gigabyte hard drive, or whatever the hell it's called, SD card. And I'll be recording as much as I possibly can of it, taking pictures, like I said. So make sure you follow my Twitter, and hopefully you enjoyed this Royal rant. Please go down below and comment anything that you want me to talk about in the next Royal rants. It could be anything from something going on in your life, like stress or dating or anything like that. It could be something going on in my life. It's like, how do you think college is going to go? What are you going to college for? Why do you want to move out? That kind of stuff. Or any problems with your life, any problems with anybody else's life. What do you think about this? What do you think about that? Politics, some shit like that. Just comment it below. Thank you for stopping by the first Royal Rants. There is no schedule to these videos. It's just going to happen whenever I feel like doing it. I'll do blooper reels every once in a while because this took me a long time. I'll see you guys later.